Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Draft Magic the Gathering with me, X2X. I am joined by Gringom as Norma, and we open a really... I think this pack is pretty deep.
This pack's...
in terms of options.
Deep, yeah.
I think Acidic Slime is probably one of the strongest cards. Quirion Dryad is definitely good, but it locks us into a double color. I guess it doesn't, actually. All it means is that we have to play another color green. Do you think...
Which is not...
I think the cards in this pack that are worth talking about is Bloodhunter Bat, Acidic Slime, Quirion Druid, and then maybe like...
No, Arbor Elf is definitely worth speaking about.
It's definitely not as good as Acidic Slime.
No, but somebody will definitely take
Quirion
it.
Druid.
And Scroll Thief will get taken, Attendant Knight will go, Bloodhunter Bat will go, Acidic Slime, somebody
I hate packs where you open like really good
Scorpion.
green cards.
I think all the creatures will go first.
Yeah. Do you think Quirion Dryad is worth taking?
I mean, you know
over
what?
Acidic Slime?
Well, Acidic Slime
It's a 2-drop.
And the thing is, if we take Quirion Dryad and don't end up playing heavy green,
Yeah.
she's even better.
Yeah, you can play her as
a splash
or
and
whatever,
she's
yeah.
even better. Whereas a 6 Slime kind of locks us in. Let's just go with the Dryad. She seems cool.
Yeah, I agree with the Dryad, and I'm willing to try it out since it's a new card. Dang.
Wow.
Dang.
This is a nice pack.
There's no way you take anything other than Flames out of this pack, I think. Because, like, we're going to splash it in any deck. Any deck we play will play Flames.
Yeah, and Flames gets big, too. I mean...
And Flames is, most of the time, a 2-for-1. It sucks that we're passing Visionary and Courser.
They won't go next, though. The next cards to go are...
Pacifism, Tolerance.
Invocation, maybe Arms Dealer.
Yeah.
Maybe Mark of the Vampire, Essence Scatter, if people really on top
The guy
of things.
took the rare, so it means he probably opened a Walker. Which means this pack was stacked.
Yeah. Well, who knows what he opened. People take some bad rares. He could have opened like a
I think, like,
Bolus,
it'd be really nice to have the Visionary.
Or either of the green cards in this pack would be really nice to get back.
The Invocation, the Courser, yeah.
But let's take Flames.
Yeah, Flames is the right call, absolutely. I don't think there's any way that we're taking anything other than Flames. So here there's a Courser, a Bond Beetle, Reviver, Ground Seal.
Like this Battlefield Eagle, Divine Verdict. But we're still seeing green as well. Like we got a Centaur, Courser, Bond Beetle. So maybe we want to beat that.
I think it's more important for us to cut green.
Yeah.
Like, Divine Verdict is a nice one, but would we rather...
I'd rather...
We've already shipped a Pacifism.
We've shipped 2, I think, haven't we?
No, 1.
Was I thinking of a different pack?
1. The first pack I don't think had a...
I can't remember. Wasn't the
it
first
didn't
pack.
have
I think I'm
anything
thinking of a different draft, actually.
Yeah, so I think there's a chance we see Bond Beetle back.
I think the Courser is a better card than Bond Beetle.
I think Duty Bound Dead is stronger than Courser, but I don't think we're going 3-color at this point.
I don't know. I like the Courser. He's good. 3 for 3 is a fine man.
I agree. So Farseek,
Aven Squire. This
Crippling Blight. There's a Mark of Mutiny in the pack.
I think we need to start taking this white signal. Like that Aven Squire.
I mean, I agree.
This pack would have to be like crazy up till him for us to get him.
And he is a flying 2-drop. I mean, maybe Mark of Mutiny, but like this seems like there's a really big downside if you can't kill them with it, right? Because they get their creature back with a 1/1 token.
Counter. Yeah, I don't really like
Crippling Blade
that much.
Pack, yeah. All right, so there's Bond Beetle, Farseek, Guardians, Arms Dealer,
which we passed one Arms Dealer. We haven't seen any Krankos.
So the question is: it worth taking Farseek over Bond Beetle to play our splash? Because I don't think we're taking a red card.
No, none of these red cards that we're taking.
I mean, our Goblin Arms Dealer is really nice, but I don't think...
Well, I'd say Arms Dealer if we had a command.
Yeah.
Like,
I like Guardians a lot, but...
I never played Guardians. I don't
think
it's the right pick here,
they're really explosive. Like,
I feel like Bond Beetle's better, and we'll get a Farseek way later in the draft quite easily.
Alright, we're taking Bond Beetle then. Here we're taking Roaring Combo Docks.
With Bond Beetle? That's insane.
Yeah. It's a good combo. It's not insane. It's a good combo.
It gets a 1/1 counter.
But if we get a Evis, the best bet would be if we got like a Battleflight Eagle, and we could get Quirion Druid +1/+1 and 2/2 and flying every turn.
Yeah, that'd be sick actually.
But Roaring Primaduck's a really nice one.
Timberpack Wolf's a fine man.
Timberpack Wolves. I don't think we're taking the Warphasm G's. Divination's still in the pack. Gem of Becoming isn't really what the deck wants to be doing, and the rest of these cards are garbage.
I mean, yeah. Nothing else really worth.
So Ranger's Path, that's a really Leilani shade, hey?
I think here we should snap that Safe Passage up, actually.
Okay. I agree. Plummet or Show of Valor. I think Plummet.
Plummet's
has a much
gonna
higher
get us.
upside,
Yeah, it's gonna be way better for us when we need it.
We need to
No.
open Garrick.
Yeah, that would be nice. We'll open Jace or something stupid. We'll open a Walker out of both our colors, out of all of our colors. We're 3 different colors right now.
Although in a beatdown deck, it's hard to
Wow. Yeah, see, we are definitely in the right colors.
Combo. Yeah, we are.
Visionary's the right pick.
We're probably. They both made it back. That makes me think we're one of the only green drafters at the table. Ground Seal doesn't really do anything.
No. I don't know. Maybe Revive. Like, I mean,
Arsonist is a big upside.
it's nice. It just means that, like, we.
I think it's better than Revive or Ground Seal.
We could take it.
I mean, there's nothing left in the. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I guess.
If we get that Farseek back, then we're really going deep.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing pretty good right now.
Yeah. So we take the combat trick. I mean, we're not playing it, but at that point, like guys like LSV are just like, have your Merfolk. I don't care. That's how good Merfolk of the Pearl Trident is.
Yeah.
If you had if you opened like double the Merfolk Lord, I would play.
Still not. No, it's still not playable. It's still not playable. So I'd like to see out of this pack. I'd like to see some more, like a 2 or more Timber Pack Wolves.
Shimmy Inspector.
Sentinel Spider.
Another Flames.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we got here?
We got a Sentinel Spider, a Flames,
Fungal
bunch of
Sprouting is
blue.
good. I like Fungal Sprouting actually. Shimmy Inspector, we're not
Yeah.
going Shimmy Inspector.
Man, I don't think there's any way we take Sentinel Spider over
Flames. I don't think that's
such
correct.
a good card.
We're more likely to get a Sentinel Spider than we
Yeah.
are another Flames, right? So
Yeah.
and this,
Yeah,
if
I
we're the
agree.
only
It's
green
common,
drafter,
man.
like
That's
Sentinel
crazy.
Spider
Double
might
Flames.
come back to us.
I don't know if this deck. I don't know if the double flames of the Firebrand deck is rocking the Safe Passage. Wow, a Stuffy Doll.
That's sweet.
And
And a Searing Spear.
an Acidic Slime.
The Spear is better than the Slime. I don't know about Stuffy Doll.
It beats Stuffy Doll, I think. Stuffy Doll's really defensive. He's a 5-drop, and it's like you taking a 3-point burn spell or killing a creature, like a straight up 1-for-1 over. I don't like it. It'd be nice to see this on the wheel, but at this point it looks like we're playing red.
Yeah, I'd say so.
If we see the Arsonist back, that's good, though. I mean, like in a beatdown deck, it's hard to get better than Goblin Arsonist. This pack's got a lot of nice
and
cards in it.
even like we're doing the lame M12 thing, just taking everything's removal and splashing it, right? Like if we don't end up playing.
Trading Post, man, Mob Flunkies in an all-creature deck.
There's also a Timber Pack Wolf, which might be better for us.
I think we get the green card back, and I think Mob Flunkies is a way bigger upside.
Yeah?
You know what I mean? If we go any of the 1-drops we have, like either Bond Beetle or
Arsonist.
we have an Arsonist hidden, into Mog Flunkies, like, we have so much gas with the double flames and the Searing Spear.
Sure.
I say we just go red. I don't think Pack Wolf is anywhere close. I think Primadox would be worth it if we had more enter the battlefield effects.
But the thing is, with Primadox, I don't think you want 2 at once.
Yeah, you don't.
Because it's 2 triggers and you're going to be, like, stalling
Bouncing
out,
2
just
creatures.
bouncing everything, right? Like,
It works good with Elvish Visionary. Like, that's a fucking sick combo.
if you get that and Bond Beetle out,
Yeah.
and then you're doing that every turn, that's
Yeah.
insane. Like, you're just
So I think we're
gonna gas
hiding the
out,
Aven
but-
Squire. We're not playing Vastwood Gorger. We're probably not going to main deck the Man, Double Flames and Searing Spear feels like
It
a
feels
really
big.
good
It
red
feels big.
signal.
Yeah.
Even though we opened to Flames.
Well, I mean, we're just, like you said, we're doing the M12 thing. I was just taking the removal.
Taking
and
red's
splashing,
beremoval and being like,
just
should we play red? I don't
jerking
know.
around the red.
The
planes
hope
at
is that we
table.
could play mono green with like a little bit of red
Yeah.
for cards like Mog Flunkies. Let's show all red. Nope, that's hide. Yeah, we'll just show all. Anyway, so there's a green ring. There's a Timber Pack Wolf. I don't think we're taking Canyon Minotaur, and I don't think we're playing Swamps.
No, we're
to
not
turn
playing
him on.
Swamps, and we're not going on wits end.
You gotta know that there's some kid somewhere like Greg who's looking at this card being like, this card is
If
amazing.
I have 4 Meagrams out, I kill them with 1 spell.
Exactly.
I
I think
like
Timber
Wolf
Pack
here.
Wolf. Maybe get the ring on the wheel.
Yeah, I like.
Worst
the wolf,
case,
though.
we get a Plummet on the wheel. Or maybe even a Trumpet Blast. If this is a Trumpet Blast deck.
We want that Arbor Elf.
Yeah, I think we want the Arbor
We
Elf
really
too.
want that Arbor Elf.
Yeah, I think we do.
Turn 2 Centaur Courser. That's ugly. That's
Yeah.
that's hard to face down.
Yeah, it is.
And it gets
So
us to-
shipping the Titanic growth would be nice to see. I doubt it. There's what 1, 2. I mean, Reckless Brood is a good creature in this deck, but not as good as Arbor. I'm just thinking of what we could get back.
Yeah.
We'll probably see the
Probably
Vastwood
see the
Gorger
Gorger
back,
back.
though. Oh man,
Wow, Yeva's Force Mates? That's
I don't
exactly
think
what the
Spike
deck
Bailoff
needs.
is as good as Eva's Force Mage,
No,
especially
that's
like
exactly what the deck needs.
the second Primadox is starting to look really good. Because that's 3 enter the
Force
battlefield
Mage is a
effect.
really good creature anyways.
He's a very strong creature,
You get a lot
especially
of
if you go like,
beats out of him.
if we go like Arbor Elf, and then I don't know, like Visionary, Force Mage, Pump the Visionary, whatever. So there's a Titanic and an Elixir.
Titanic's easy pick.
You
Easy
think it's
pick
better
for
than
me.
Elixir of
Oh
Mortality?
yeah. Every time you play Titanic, you're getting something.
Unless it gets removed in response, and then you get 2 for 1.
Whatever. The point is that you 2 for 1 other people. Wow,
That's
okay.
a pretty big gift. I don't see... Man, it'd be nice to have another Flunkies, but man,
No,
this Volcanic
guys,
Geyser
that's
reveal...
sweet.
Nobody's... my theory, I think, about red is like coming very true. This is our pack. I think.
Yeah, there was something else we wanted. I can't remember what it was, but I said Fungal Sprouting.
You think? Do you think Fungal Sprouting is as good as
It
Naturalize?
was the Sentinel Spider, I think, that
Yeah.
was coming back. I like Fungal Sprouting. I played with it once, and it was really fun. If you have big enough creatures to set off, like 3 or 4 tokens, then you Trumpet
We're all
Blast
2 and
into
3.
them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
I
beating.
mean, maybe it is a bigger upside, but I'm just thinking like Naturalize beats the Stuffy Doll. No, it doesn't beat the Stuffy Doll. Sorry. Fungal Sprouting. We don't have any 4-drops. I don't think we're playing Serpent's Gift. The rest of these aren't really that
Could
playable,
take
though.
Smelt, I guess, just to fill that artifact destruction. I mean, if someone's ring is proving to be particularly, yeah, that's sweet. That's awesome. I'd rather
Yeah.
have the Timberpack Wolf. Like
Playing like a lot of Timberpack Wolves just feels really, really great.
when you slam one and then one and then another one, it's just like, oh, I have 3 5/5s. There's a Trumpet Blast. Yeah. Stuff feels really nice right now.
We need a couple prey opponents. I think we got to take the Reckless Brute over the Titanic, man.
How many creatures are we running? 13 right now? We can get away with either pick. Either pick is really defendable, I think.
I want the
Brute's
Brute
fine.
there.
You don't want to give anybody the clock combo?
What clock combo?
I don't. There's got to be a combo out there with the clock. I don't know. Some
It'd be
stuffy
like-
doll tap and then like
If you had
untap
2 stuff-
everything and then tap again.
Like
and
2
get
Stuffy
damage
Dolls,
out of
and
the
then like
turn.
you're rocking all these rings just so you can like untap
You
the.
can get like
that's
up
just
to 3
not-
damage a turn.
That's just not
With,
a
like, a
deck.
4-card
That's
combo.
just not a real deck. At this point, I'd rather have a Dustdale Worm than a Vastwood Gorger.
Yeah, me too.
but-
Actually, it would be.
The
much
mana's
better.
also pretty good in this deck, right? Boundless Realms. So there's an Arbor Elf Chronometon man. There's a Knight of Glory too, and another Volcanic Geyser.
The Knight of Glory doesn't really get us though. Pro black.
I think this is the strongest card in the pack. It's not Fireball, but it is like it's as good as Disintegrate's
Yeah,
gonna get.
and you know what? The way we've been seeing signals, I feel like Arbor Elf might come back to us.
Yeah, you never know.
Like,
maybe
I would
there's
almost-
there's pretty good. Like if you think of like 1, 2, 3, 4 pickables. No, it's gonna get snapped up, but it would be nice to see it. I don't think we'll see it back. Maybe the Mog Flunkies if we can get really filthy. This is like the first time I've been.
So we got a Rancor and a Flint Hoof Boar. Although I think Rancor is easily better.
I don't
than
think
Flint
that
Hoof
that's a fucking discussion, man. Rancor, the Farseeker, the Flinthoof would be great to see back, but man, does Rancor ever get
It's a
good?
filthy card. It's disgusting.
Especially with our triple timber pack wolves.
There's another Force Mage. That's pretty nice.
I think Force Mage is absolutely the kind of creature you want in this deck.
Yeah, I think so too. It would be nice to see that Blade Tusk Boar, but I don't think we'll get it back.
Yeah.
It's a kind of another creature that's really nice in this deck.
This is exactly the kind of
basic
deck you like to
beatdown.
play, hey? Just as many creatures as you can jam in.
I love
and
big,
just go
big
like creature,
decks, like
creature,
19
creature.
because
Yeah.
it's just
We really need a Sentinel Spider. That would really help us round out. We have absolutely no gas against flying creatures,
we have a
except
Plummet.
for the Plummet we have, the Double Flames, and the Searing Spear.
Yeah. That's the pick. Arbor Elf is the
Yeah,
pick.
I agree. I think it is Arbor Elf. Absolutely. With as much green as we're playing in this deck, Arbor Elves are going to get... Hopefully what we can do with this deck is just beat them to death off of like Timberpack Wolves and Force Mages.
Yeah. That's the plan.
That's the
right
plan.
now. That's the plan. It's just to get there
It's
with
like
like 2
A
or 3
Rancor
drops.
Timberpack Wolf with a Uvis Force Mage and Trumpet Blast.
I mean, I played
I
against
don't
this-
know we're playing Trumpet Blast at this point.
I played against this deck though, like
Yeah.
this deck, and it's just like, what
Yeah.
do? You just
We
sit
need...
there.
I
and
feel
watch
like
them
this
throw
deck needs a
creatures at you.
finisher and some reach, but you can't always get what you want. I mean, are we playing another... I think we play Bond Beetle over Goblin Arsonist, right?
Probably. It gives us a little bit more reach on a creature that's like stalling out
Yeah.
due to like a power.
I mean, maybe
defense.
that's just wrong, but it seems worthwhile to have more green than red in this deck and just use our red cards as finishers.
We have 2 volcanic geysers to finish.
Yeah.
You just need double red to get to them.
Be nice if we had like.
Our mana base
did we get a Rangers?
No, we didn't. We didn't take the Rangers path.
I was gonna say.
Rangers path is double. This just gets 2 forests, anyways. It doesn't really.
We could get that the doubling season for land. What's that card called? Boundless Realms.
Yeah.
Go Boundless Realms. Kill you with volcanic geyser.
Yeah. That would work. It'd be nice to just have a Farseek at this point.
I really wish we had a Prey Upon her too. So
there's
an Elvish Visionary, but there's also a Turn to Slag.
Yeah.
I guess Turn to Slag, just a better 5-drop.
We were pretty good on like 2 drops. Right?
Yeah, we have a lot.
We have like 6, 7.
Elvish Visionary is just such a nice one. My problem is like if we're not drawing into. I think Turn to Slag is good enough to beat out Visionary, but that's a really tough call.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
I would absolutely take the Visionary if I had a Trample Ring or another Arsonist.
Take the Trample Ring at this point.
Yeah.
The amount of green we're running. Rootbound Craig?
I mean, it's a Fire Elemental, a Plummet, or Mana Fixing.
Yeah, I think the Mana Fix is what we need, right?
I agree. Plus, we don't need that many more playables. So here's our original pack. Should we take it and just run Boundless Realms instead of Astral Gorger? And
but
if we can
Boundless
get
Realms
this,
is a 7-drop, like.
Yeah, but it's a 7-drop that essentially wins us the game with certain hands. It also thins our deck out. I don't know.
I guess we could take it and try it. It's not like we're losing much with the Mog Flunkies, right?
Like I would be running the Mog Flunkies, but we're at 28 playables.
Yeah.
You know what? I think having the Mog Flunkies on turn 2 is going to be really important for this deck. So I think this is a safer play to me.
Wow. Flint with 4?
Sure.
Give me a freaking break. At 3/3 on turn 2.
We have like infinite 2s, hey?
Yeah.
Aside from the only 2 that I really wanted, which was a Deadly Recluse.
Yeah, we only saw 1 spider.
This is actually going to be a pretty tough deck to construct. I don't know what this is still doing in there, but I'm taking it. And I don't know what this is still doing in there, but I'm hating it. Since we have 29 playables right now.
Yeah, so we'll just run like 11 lands and we'll go.
It'll be fine. Hedge against mill decks.
Yeah, we don't want that Gorger.
It sucks that our only 4-drop at this point is
yeah, we don't
Roaring
want
Primadox.
that. I don't think that Fungal Sprouting gets there now. It's just like with the amount of creatures we have, it's like 2 or 3 1/1s for 4.
We still have a lot of cuts to make though.
Enough. Yeah.
Alright, so for deck cons, make sure we put the Rootbound Crag in.
Start with the red, that's easiest.
So we've got Mog Flunkies, Searing Spear, Double Flames, Turn to Slag, 4, 5, and Double Geyser is the red we're playing. Double Arbor Elf.
Yep.
Rancor.
For sure.
Do we have enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spells? But only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are really going to impact Quarian Dryad?
I don't know if she's...
So we're definitely playing the Flinthoof Boar. We're definitely playing all 3 wolves.
Excuse me. We'll roll without her for now.
Elvish Visionary, Centaur Courser, Double Force Mage, and a Roaring Primadox.
That's only 20, so we can add a little bit in.
We have space. I think we want a Bond Beetle.
Yep, I think a Bond Beetle's really, really quality.
Quarian Dryad's fine. And then the choice is maybe Titanic or Plummet. There's also an Arsonist that we could run. The Reckless Brood I feel like is pretty good.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I feel like...
Well, we need to beat people to death, so...
I like Titanic just because, you know, if you don't respect it, you can kill somebody with it, and if they...
I think we could play 16 land with double Arbor Elf.
And go, like, 10-6?
It would be 9-7 Rootbound Crag. Or, sorry.
9-6 Rootbound Crag?
9-6 Rootbound Crag.
I think that's fine with our curve. I mean, we basically finish at 3. We just want to make sure we hit a forest turn 1, right?
9 plus a Rootbound Crag. I mean, it's awkward as hell if we have double, like, an Arbor Elf and a Rootbound Crag.
Yeah.
But this allows us to play one more playable, which would be Trumpet Blast or, like, just run the potential Alpha Strike versus the 3-1 Battler. The other option would be to jam the ring in, just so we don't get chumped to death.
It's a good call, like a good question. I don't know.
Because like we have triple
I feel
Timber
like the
Pack
deck
Wolf.
is too fast for ring to get anywhere.
Maybe. I mean, we could just main deck a Plummet and, you know, let it be what it is. I mean, its only answer against flyers.
Do what it do. We could just main deck a Plummet. I mean, we're fine right now. I mean, Trumpet Blast is a fun card. I mean,
I want to try the Trumpet Blast. My gut tells me to run the Plummet in the main deck because we have no answers to flyers. But my guess is that this deck might be capable of killing people before flying creatures become a really big worry. So I'm going to run the Trumpet Blast, and if that's wrong, then I'll just side in the Plummet, take out the Trumpet Blast, and then run that. My only real concern will be like the viability of Quarian Druid, but I think in some games it's just going to be an incredible blowout. So we're going to hit submit, and we'll see you guys for round 1. Thanks for watching.
Really happy to run this deck live.